with Find Your Flow Radio, and I'm here today with a very special guest. This is Maria Hoffman with Premier Home Investments, and this is courtesy of evolvedhomes.com. So Maria, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate your time and inviting me into your beautiful home.
Thank you.
Thanks. So I want to get right down to business. We've got an important topic today. We've got a lot of folks out there that are considering selling their homes. Some of them need to sell their homes and they need to do it quick. And you are in a position you're actually able to go in some cases and help people get out from under their mortgage or sell their home real quick. But I also know some folks are afraid of the process. They're not sure what's involved. So I was wondering if you would share with our listeners and our viewers what are some of the questions that when somebody calls in that you ask them that you're looking for, so that if somebody's wondering, can I even qualify to sell my home for cash? Can I even, am I able to? What are some of the things that you look for to be able to determine whether or not you'll be able to help somebody?
Well, there's many factors involved, but the most obvious one would be how much money is owed on the house. In today's economy, it seems that a lot of people owe a lot more money than really what they have in the house, so that the equity is not there. And that's not a problem. That's why we're able to do this. We work a lot with short sales. We work a lot with houses that don't have very much equity. But what we do is we figure all that stuff for you, and then we deal with the banks, and we deal with the agents, and we deal with everything involved. In this situation, what we'd be able to do is cut out a lot of the agent fees, which a lot of times that takes a lot of your equity. And if you wanted to use an agent, you could, but in this case we probably wouldn't. We're able to just simplify the whole process for you when it can be a really scary process. And one thing that I'd like to say is that it's very confidential. So everything that happens with us is no one needs to know anything. We won't put a sign in front of your house. We won't be calling anyone. We won't be giving any information. It's strictly between you and I. And it goes as far as you want it to go. If you just want information on how to do it, we provide you with that. If you feel that, this is an option for you, then we'll do it as fastly or as quickly as you'd like. We can close on a house as fast as 1 week. We pay cash for all our houses, so we don't have to deal a lot with loans. It's just your loan that we'd be handling. The other thing is that you'd be working with a company that it's been around for a while. Our sister company is a construction company, and we're all Better Business rated, top A. And so we're an honest company that is trying to invest in some properties and trying to help homeowners out on problems that they might have gotten themselves into.
Yeah, that's great. I know a lot of folks are, maybe on the fence whether or not they want to sell right now, or what that process is like, because it can be scary, especially if you're not sure who to trust, or how the whole process works. So would you walk us a little bit through the process when you go and meet with someone? What kind of questions can they expect from you, or what kind of questions do they ask you that you like to put people at ease?
Okay. Well, the first couple questions that we would be going over is, number one, how much equity is there in the home? What type of loans do you have? What are the financial issues that we have to handle with this house? That's the first thing. And then from there, we kind of decide what is the route that you would have to go through. Is it a short sale? Is it whatever it may be? And then we discuss what is a time frame maybe for you. Is this something that you want to handle right away? Is it something that you want to maybe just think about? So you're going to guide us which way you want to go. And that's where we go from. So that's really what we do. Yeah,
that's great. And let's say somebody, they think they want to sell their house, but they're not sure what it's worth, or they have an idea in their mind of what they'd like to get, but they don't know if it's realistic or not. How are you able to to help them, or did you give them any information that they can use?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to give you fair market value for your home, and you'll probably end up getting even a little bit more because we are cutting out all the commission fees. So what we'll do is when we go to your home, we'll provide you with all the comps, which means basically all the houses that have sold in your area for the same square footage, when they sold, and how much they sold for. So you'll have that information, and you decide how much you think that house is worth. And that's where we'll negotiate back and forth to get a price that we think both of us is fair for both of us. it's not just for us, it's for you as well.
Yeah, that's great. That's one thing that I really appreciate about you and about your company is that you really seem to care about the folks that you work with. It's not, people are actually happy at the end of the transaction and, feel like it was a real win-win situation.
Yeah. If you're not happy with what's going on at any time, you stop. But I don't see that. I think you'd be really pleased. Anyone who works with our company is always excited over who they've worked with. It's not just a transaction. This is your house, and we're going to treat it as if it was our house too.
Yep, that's great. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add? If any folks are just kind of on the fence about, whether they should try to set up a meeting with you, or if they just would like more information. I know we have a special website set up just for folks that would like to get more information about what you do. Actually, they can go ahead and go to www.evolvedhomes.com/investor, and that's your company is able to invest, and that's how they're able to help so many folks. So you can get more information there. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
The only thing I say is that it's very stressful not knowing what is going on with your house, where you're going to be in a month, where you're going to be in a week. Get the information and then make a decision. That won't hurt, it won't cost you a penny, and at least you have the facts. And I think that's where people start feeling a little bit relieved. Yeah,
just having that information can definitely relieve a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And allow them to make an informed decision.
Yeah,
so
a good decision for them.
Yeah. Great. Well, I really appreciate your time in meeting with me, and hopefully we're able to get this information to the folks that are really struggling, trying to make a decision one way or another. So I thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
All right. Well, once again, I am Winston with Find Your Flow Radio, and brought to you today by evolvedhomes.com, and we've had our special guest, Maria Hoffman, with Premier Home Investments. So we'll look forward to providing you with more information if that's something you'd like to be able to find out how you can sell your home. Maria will be happy to talk with you a little bit more and answer any questions that you